Off we go from Nashville. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the double. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The second down.
He was looking for Chimdike that time. Third down coming up.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On 4th down, here's Blake Gillikin to punt. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. They'll come out throwing here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Okereke off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first play of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to the rookie from Texas A&M. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
In motion, Lamb. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
2nd and inches. They'll look to throw yet again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
1st and 10 at the 45.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here. In motion, Lamb. They'll look to throw again. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Motion man is the tight end going right. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going right sideline and complete. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In motion, Lamb. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in Music City after this.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll throw now, 3rd and forever. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
The drive will start on the ground. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Good look good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They're trying to hit him with a screen. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He'll find his receiver, that's DK. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got it.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down for Tennessee.
Here we go. Here we ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tennessee. what a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
The kicker.
That is about as good a half as you will ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set. Here we go, set. Cowboy 18, right here.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign.
Set up. California 17. 19 Lions.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Up the middle they go. And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's the punter now as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now issues here with the snap, but he just does get it away and doesn't get all of it either.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
13
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Ready? Come on, set. 52 blue, black ultra, needle blue, Fury, yellow. Cut, cut.
Throwing now from the gun. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so Give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and
that is caught by the tight ends. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Titans.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second down and 8.
Tight, 19 tight, 19, liking 18.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He'll drop to throw. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Drill green. Let's go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Down. Set, cut.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Here we go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans will add one more onto their big lead.
35. Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Mustang 19. Get it. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Go.
He'll look to throw here on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Loose inside the 30. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5. A big play for the Cowboys. 61 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
79 Broncos.
In motion, Lamb. He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air now on first and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 11 and quick to pick up first down.
That's good.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Taken down at the 23-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
From the
3.
43, here's second down and 3.
Set, ready, set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Ready, hut, hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown Titans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans stretch things out even further.
Cowboys 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Smash, smash. Let's go now. Hut 70, hut 70.
In motion, Lamb.
65 catch. Come back team.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready. Look, ready.
Now a run on first down. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Yes.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
This brought in out past the 20. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Ready, go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll run on 2nd down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and 7.
Come on, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
79, Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. Still going. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go now. 76.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Come 19, come 19.
In motion, Lamb. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. The Cowboys will get just a bit closer.
Cowboys 17.
McMillan now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Sack.
Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Ready.
They'll go right back to Algier. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
10 cycles. Let's go now. Ready.
He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So it's a win here for the Titans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.